Hi, I'm Jackie Wicks, founder of PEERtrainer, and I'm here with Dr. Joel Fuhrman. He's a board-certified family physician, nutritional researcher. He's really best known for the best-selling books, Eat to Live, Eat for Health, Disease-Proof Your Children. And we were just talking about the new research, recent research that has come about folic acid, and how, folic acid, you see it listed on all of these vitamin containers, and how that your incidence for breast cancer goes up, disease goes up. And I sat there and said, wait a minute, I've taken multivitamins in my life, and now what do? It's that much of a danger. And I sort of got nervous, and I said, we really need to answer this question on a video, because people just watched this last video and said, okay, especially many people took the multivitamin in their pregnancy, because suddenly it said, well, it's not just about me anymore, I really have to think about the health of my child. And if there was ever a time you were going to take a multivitamin that had folic acid, then that's when you took it. So I said, oh, now what do I do? Because if I took it, now I'm very scared. Because what can I do now? Is it?
Well, I don't think being afraid about folic acid is the main thing. I mean, people live their life eating all kinds of junk food. Vitamin A from supplements increases mortality. It's dangerous to take. Even even beta carotene has negative effects. So there are certain ingredients in vitamins that have negative effects. But more than that, look at all the artificial colorings, flavorings, trans fats, sugars, sweeteners, all the junk people living on. That's certainly going to dramatically increase the risk of cancer later on in life too. It's not just folic acid. But the bottom line here is the whole reason why we recommend a nutrient-rich diet, because the body is fueled with mechanisms to repair broken DNA crosslinks, to remove the toxic damage that could lead to cancer. In other words, there are studies that show that women who eat cooked mushrooms 4 or more times a week have a 68% lower risk of breast cancer. And that's unbelievable. People who eat cruciferous vegetables have a dramatically lower risk of breast cancer. We're talking like large percentage reduction from cruciferous vegetables, tomatoes, mushrooms, seeds in your diet. We're saying here that nutritional excellence is such a powerful intervention. Not only is it protective, but it actually can promote the reversal of heart disease, make your pancreas function better to restore the vitality to become non-diabetic, reverse the dysplastic cells, or fuel cellular mechanisms that can repair damage done by bad habits and things you did earlier in life. So what we're saying here is that this is the motivation people have to make these changes in their diet style. They need to have optimal health for their future. So if you ask me, when is it too late to change, I'm going to say, are you in a coffin yet? But if you're not in a coffin, I always tell people, the food doesn't taste so good once you're in the coffin either. In other words, eat right now. This is the best investment you can make in your future.
So there is an opportunity, even if I have been saddling my body with all of that stuff, because what happens is that you read some of these books and you sort of feel like, okay, I didn't start early enough. What's really the point?
Well, the point is that's why the American diet, which is about 25% of calories from animal products and about 60% from processed foods, and about 4% or less from vegetation, from plant food. That's the reason why I'm recommending people have a variety of these high nutrient foods in their diet, and these high nutrient plant foods form the major component of what they eat. Because we want to undo the damaging effects. And it's not just good enough to just eat a few more fruits and vegetables. It's not just good enough to cut back a little bit on junk. You got to really make a big change here, because we want people to have the ability to live to fully get the most happy, healthy, and fulfilled life possible.